Education is our passport to the future, for tomorrow's belongs to the people who prepare for it today. It is time to celebrate all the hard work that led to this joyful occasion. A pleasant good morning to each and everyone, and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today is the most remarkable event for every learners and parents. This is the day they reap the fruits of their hard work, sacrifices, and achievement for the school year 2020-2021. I, Hasnan Saripada, the Master of Ceremony for today's event, welcome to the first virtual moving up and graduation ceremony of DIMAYON Elementary School and REBUCON Elementary School, with the theme Strengthening the Quality of Education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. To begin with, may we put ourselves in the spirit of patriotism as we listen to our Philippine national anthem, to be followed by opening prayer, regional hymn, Lanao del Norte.
Ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
وقال ربكم ادعوني استجب لكم آمين رب العالمين الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين اللهم اغفر لنا ذنوبنا ولوالدينا شغيرنا اللهم ربنا آتنا في دنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار سبحانك ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين آمين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Diyos na iyong Mindanao mabuhay, di mahal na mong natawan, Bangon masigla kung malipayon, pagpano sa katahon. Magkapiling taning kasing-kasing, ang kabanaan at kamalipayon. Isa ka lunay ang magpaibabaw, ang kahon sa'yo kanina. Mabuhay ang iyang Mindanao, Mindanao natawan. Isag-usap ang ang kaliwa, kami na minahalan. Sa buhat ang katuyuan, simbolo sa kagawasan. Magkapiling na magkahinusa, kadahugan sa tanan. Mabuhay ang iyong Mindanao, Mindanao mong natawan. Isag-usap ang ang kaliwa, kami na minahalay. Sa buhat at katuyuan, simbolo sa kagawasan. Magpapiling na magkahinusa, kadahugan sa tanan. Magpapiling na magkahinusa, kadahugan sa tanan.
Ladies and gentlemen, with pride and honor, may I present to you the teaching force of DIMAYON Elementary School, headed by Ma'am Aisa G. Labi. And may I also present to you the teaching force of REBUCON Elementary School, headed by yours truly, Hasmin Saripada, School in Charge, Grade 2 and 3 Advisor, Okora B. Pagayawan, Kindergarten Advisor, Suraida M. Tumug, Multi-Grade Advisor. At this moment, let us hear the words of welcome to be given to us by the school head of DIMAYON Elementary School, none other than the ever-active Ma'am Aisa G. Labi.
To our school's division superintendent, Dr. Edilberto L. Opinaria, Sesufan, Principal Mayor of Mindanao del Norte, Honorable Marcos M. Bamay El Haj, District Supervisor, Ma'am Saminira N. Saripada, Barangay Chairman, Honorable Lemon M. Indi, Teaching Force of DIMAYON Elementary School, and the Teaching Force of the Adopted Schools, REBUCON Primary School, parents, kindergarten teachers, candidates for graduation, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum and good morning. I take great pleasure in welcoming you all in this very important occasion of the DIMAYON Elementary School and the 5 adopted schools, with the theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon, lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. Out of all our many ceremonies, I believe that more than any other, this one expresses the school's policy of giving due recognition to whom recognition is due. In this context, it is particularly gratifying for me to be able to welcome those whose success we are celebrating today, the kindergarten completers and the graduating class of school year 2020-2021, the cohort of pupils to complete this unique virtual ceremony. I am pleased to praise our Almighty Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for the guidance shown to us, because without His grace, we wouldn't be able to achieve this milestone. My deepest thanks to the teachers for their admirable services rendered to the learners as well as to the whole nation. My salute also to all the people behind this success we have now amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. Graduation ceremonies are a time both for celebration and for giving thanks. I very much hope that today's graduating class will consider this success as the first step in achieving greater success in the future. I also hope that you will recognize that this is also a time for thanking those who have helped you to reach this success. Lastly, I am publicly extending my sincerest congratulations to your families and to all the people who contributed to make this program a success. In a very real sense, your success is their success also. So to everyone, let us celebrate this day with delight and thanksgiving. Assalamualaikum and congratulations.
You are about to witness the main highlights of today's event, the presentation of the candidates for completion and candidates for graduation, to be presented by the class advisor, then the verification of the school heads, followed by the confirmation of our school's division superintendent, Dr. Edilberto L. Plenaria C5. For DIMAYON Elementary School, the kindergarten class advisor, Jalila A. Sultan, and for REBUCON Elementary School, we have here Okora B. Pagayawan.
To the school head of DIMAYON Elementary School, Ma'am Aisa G. Labi, I have the honor to present to you the kindergarten completers, school year 2020-2021, composed of 14 males and 21 females, a total of 35.
Upon verification of the records presented to this office by the kindergarten advisor of DIMAYON Elementary School, Jalila A. Sultan, it was found that these 35 kindergarten completers, of which 14 are males and 21 are females, have satisfactorily completed the requirements for kindergarten curriculum of the Department of Education. Now, they are ready for the confirmation of our school's division superintendent, Dr. Edilberto L. Plenaria C5.
To the school head of REBUCON Elementary School, Ma'am Asmin S. Saripada, I have the honor to present to you the kindergarten completers for school year 2020 and 2021, composed of 7 males and 8 females, a total of 15.
Upon verification of the records presented to this office by the kindergarten advisor of REBUCON Elementary School, Okora B. Pagayawan, it was found out that these 15 kindergarten completers, of which 7 are males and 8 are females, have satisfactorily completed the requirements for kindergarten curriculum of the Department of Education. Now, they are ready for the confirmation of our school's division superintendent, Dr. Edelberto L. Oplenaria, CISO 5.
The authority vested in me as the school's division superintendent of the Division of Lanao del Norte, and as the representative of Leonor Magtolis Briones, Secretary of the Department of Education, and having been represented and certified by the school head that you have completed the basic requirements prescribed by the Department of Education under the kindergarten curriculum, I now confirm you completers for school year 2020-2021. Congratulations!
The grade 6 class advisor, Onaira GND, and for REBUCON Elementary School, Zoraida M. Tumol.
To the school head of DIMAYON Elementary School, Ma'am Aisa G. Labi, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for graduation for school year 2020-2021. 6 are males and 4 are females, a total of 10.
Upon verification of the records presented to this office by the grade 6 advisor of DIMAYON Elementary School, Onaira G. Indi, it was found that these 10 candidates for graduation school year 2020 to 2021, of which 6 are males and 4 are females, have satisfactorily completed the requirements for graduation prescribed by the Department of Education under the Basic Education Curriculum. Now they are ready for the confirmation of our school's division superintendent, Dr. Edelberto L. Oplenaria, Session of 5th.
To the school head of REBUCON Elementary School, Ma'am Hasmin S. Saripada, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for graduation school year 2020-2021. These are 3 males and 8 females for a total of 11.
Upon verification of the records presented to this office by the grade 6 advisor of REBUCON Elementary School, Zoraida M. Tomog, it was found out that these 11 candidates for graduation for school year 2020-2021, of which 3 males and 8 females have satisfactorily completed the requirements for graduation prescribed by the Department of Education under the basic curriculum. Therefore, they are ready for the confirmation of our school's division superintendent, Dr. Edelberto L. Oplenaria, CISO 5.
By the authority vested in me as the school's division superintendent of the Division of Lanao del Norte, and as the representative of Leonor Magtolis Briones, Secretary of the Department of Education, and having been represented and certified by the school head that you have completed the basic requirements prescribed by the Department of Education, that you have completed the basic requirements prescribed by the Department of Education under the elementary curriculum, I now confirm you completers for school year 2020-2021. Congratulations!
At this moment, let us hear the graduation messages to be given to us by our school's division superintendent, Dr. Edelberto L. Oplenaria, CISO 5, Regional Director, Dr. Arturo B. Bayocot, and lastly, our GER DepEd Secretary, Madam Leonor Magtoles Briones.
Greetings! It was never in our wildest dreams that one day we'll be forced to close our schools to protect you, dear learners, from the pandemic. I know that what happened in March last year when we had to forego the commencement exercises after President Rodrigo Roa Duterte announced that the country was placed under the state of calamity, saddened those who were supposed to proudly receive their diploma certificate of completion with their parents who waited for this precious moment that marked as an important milestone in their lives. This year, despite the health crisis that we are still facing, we decided to conclude the school year by holding the virtual graduation to recognize the sacrifices you put into the years of school work. This is the department's way of celebrating with you your success. Their graduates, completers. This year's closing exercises with the theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic, is a historic occasion signifying our victory as we have succeeded in pursuing our mantra of sulong edukalidad and in fulfilling our duty as mandated by the Philippine Constitution, and that is to protect and promote the right of all citizens to quality education at all levels, and shall take appropriate steps to make such education accessible to all. Indeed, COVID-19 caught us off guard, but your teachers and school heads did not stop performing their tasks and finding ways to make education continue even if it means sacrificing their own safety so that you will have quality, equitable, and culture-based education that will liberate you from the bondage of illiteracy because they truly believe that you are the hope of this country. Allow me therefore to pay tribute to all DepEd Division of Lanao del Norte officials, school heads, teachers, and parents for painstakingly working day and night to ensure that you are given the opportunity to learn and finish basic education. This pandemic has indeed brought out the best in all of us because we have become more resourceful, resilient, steadfast, and innovative in our desire to deliver a strengthened quality education through distance learning modalities. In fact, the division managed to put in place programs that have improved our processes and systems. My special recognition goes to our very own Provincial Governor, Imelda Quebranza de Mapuro, Congressman Abdullah D. de Mapuro, Congressman Muhammad Khalid Quebranza de Mapuro, and all the provincial board members, municipal and barangay officials, the officers and members of the Parent Teachers Association, and all other government and non-government organizations for being instrumental in the provision of equipment, gadgets, materials, and funding support for the full implementation of this division's basic education learning continuity plan. To all of you graduates and completers, warmest congratulations. You deserve this accolade because despite numerous difficulties you have encountered along the way, you persevered and succeeded. May this victory serve as your stepping stone to become better in every way, to be more productive, disciplined, and to be ready for the world of work. And as you leave the portals of your alma mater, take advantage of the knowledge and skills you have gained to pursue your dreams and aspirations in life. And always remember, your teachers and all those who played a dynamic role of educating you with a heart. Again, my salute.
Isang maalab at matagumpay na araw po sa ating lahat. Mula dito sa amin sa Kagawaran ng Edukasyon, sa Amihan ng Mindanao. Graduation, completion, or moving up ceremonies are testimonies of excellent coordination, genuine hard work, and great love. When the COVID-19 pandemic struck the world, hitting the various sectors including education, the Department of Education, through the competent leadership of Secretary Leonor Magtolis-Briones, firmly accepted the challenge to continue education, bravely wrestling with the challenges of the pandemic and unceasingly finding solutions to address any emerging problems. Amidst all these difficulties, emerged excellent coordination across all levels of governance and the different stakeholders, with the teachers at the forefront of delivering the basic education learning continuity plan. And here they are, our learners, who willingly submitted themselves to blended distance learning, painstakingly learning the ways of the new learning landscape, and successfully accomplishing all their academic requirements through genuine hard work. But these successes would not have been possible if not for the great love of the parents and guardians who have been selflessly offering their prayers, time, and resources. In other words, the successes of our learners, our teachers, our leaders, and the Department of Education at large, with the unwavering support of all our stakeholders, are products of our collective decision to succeed as one family. On behalf of the entire DepEd Region 10, allow me to thank and congratulate everyone for this great feat, which attests that DepEd indeed is on track. But just like what is said in our theme for this year's end of school year rites, strengthening quality education amid COVID-19 pandemic, we need to be on our toes. The COVID-19 pandemic is real, and so are other education emergencies. All together, let us rise from this pandemic, recalibrate our learning continuity plans, and continue to deliver quality education for our learners, the heart of DepEd 10. Muli, binabati ko ang lahat ng nagtapos sa taong ito. Hangad namin ang inyong patuloy na tagumpay, anumang landas ang inyong tatahakin. Pagpalain nawa kayo ng poong may kapal. Marami pong salamat.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day, wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers, Your role has also expanded. In addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the Parent Teachers Associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug, virtually of course, and each greeting which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
It is time for the completers and graduates to harvest their work and sacrifices by receiving their certificates and award. Certification is awarded to the following completers and graduates of DIMAYON Elementary School. certification is awarded to the following completers and graduates of REBUCON Elementary School.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. The special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, but say that you'll bring me along to the world you see, to the world I close my eyes to see, I close my eyes to see. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make.